There is a massive misconception in the dating world. Men think that as they get older, they lose value. They think they are competing with 25-year-old guys who have six-packs and zero baggage. This is a lie. In evolutionary psychology, men actually peak in attractiveness later in life, if, and only if, they embrace their age correctly. However, most older men ruin this advantage completely. They fall into a trap I call the youth chase. They try to act young, they try to impress with money, or they try to become her mentor. And every single one of these behaviors kills attraction instantly. When a younger woman looks at an older man, she isn't looking for a fellow kid. She is looking for a man. In this video, I am going to expose the 7 fatal habits that older men make when dating younger women. If you eliminate these habits, you don't just compete with the younger guys, you dominate them, because you have something they can never buy: Gravitas. Let's get into it. Before we get to the habits, you need to understand the biology. Younger women are attracted to older men for specific reasons: stability, confidence, and competence. She wants a rock. The 25-year-old guys she meets are chaos. They are unsure, they are broke, they are emotional. You represent order. But here is the catch. The moment you try to compete with the young guys by acting like them, you lose your unique selling proposition. You trade your strength, wisdom, power, for your weakness, youth. Every habit we discuss today is essentially a form of you abdicating your throne. Stop trying to be the prince. You are the king. Act like it. Habit number 1 is the most common sin of the older man: the pedestal effect. Because she is younger, perhaps fitter, perhaps more vibrant, you subconsciously place her above you. You treat her like a rare artifact that you are lucky to hold. You say things like, "You are so mature for your age. You make me feel young again. I can't believe you're with a guy like me." Stop. When you verbalize your disbelief that she is with you, you are giving her imposter syndrome about the relationship. You are telling her, "You are out of my league," and eventually she will agree with you. If you act like a fan, she cannot feel sexual tension. Sexual tension requires equality or dominance, not subservience. The fix. You must de-pedestalize her immediately. Realize that while she has youth, you have wisdom, resources, and stability. That is an equal trade. Treat her like a bratty little sister. Tease her. Challenge her opinions. Don't be afraid to offend her slightly. You think that's good music? We have a lot of work to do. This signals that you are the prize, and she has to qualify herself to your standards. Habit number 2, insecurity about age. This is a repel field. If you are uncomfortable with your age, she will be uncomfortable with your age. Women are emotional mirrors. If you project shame, they reflect disgust. If you project pride, they reflect admiration. When you make self-deprecating jokes, "I'm ancient. I'm having a senior moment," you are fishing for reassurance. You are asking her to soothe your insecurity. This reverses the polarity. She wants a rock, not a baby she has to comfort. The alpha move. When the topic comes up, you stare it down. You own the number. "I'm 48. And then silence. No joke, no apology. Or better yet, reframe it. "I'm 48, which means I've lived a life you can't even imagine yet, and I'm just getting started." By framing your age as experience points rather than damage, you make it an asset. You make the younger guys look inexperienced and boring by comparison. Habit number 3, leading with the wallet. This is sugar daddy energy, and it is the death of genuine desire. Yes, women value security. Yes, resources matter. But if you lead with it, if you flaunt it before she has connected with your soul, you attract predators. You attract women who see you as a walking ATM. Worse, you sub-communicate a terrible message about yourself. "I don't think my personality is enough to keep you, so I have to pay you to stay." This is weak. This is transactional. The fix. Be successful, but be quiet. Let your success be background noise. Drive the nice car, but don't talk about the horsepower or the price. Wear the tailored suit, but don't mention the brand. When she discovers your wealth organically, it creates awe. When you shove it in her face, it creates an invoice. Make her fall in love with the man, not the lifestyle. The lifestyle is just a bonus. Habit number 4, playing the life coach or the father. You have lived longer, you know more, you have wisdom. It is a natural instinct to want to guide her. But be very careful. There is a thin line between mentorship and parenting. If you constantly correct her, lecture her, or try to fix her life, you kill the romance. You shift the dynamic from lover-lover to parent-child. And unless you have a very specific kink, that is not where you want to be. She wants to feel heard, not schooled. She wants an escape from the pressure of the world, not another boss giving her a performance review. The rule: only give advice if she explicitly asks, "What do you think I should do?" Until then, just listen. Be the mountain she can lean on. Be the fun escape. Let her make her own mistakes. Respect her autonomy. That respect makes you a partner, not a dad. Habit number 5. The try hard, fellow kid. This is the most painful thing to watch. Men who are terrified of aging try to mimic the youth culture. They adopt the slang, the fashion, the TikTok trends. It does not work. It signals a profound lack of self-identity. It signals that you envy the youth. Authenticity is the most attractive trait on the planet. A man comfortable in his own generation radiates power. A man trying to escape his generation radiates desperation. A younger woman dates older men because she is sick of boys. She doesn't want a guy in sneakers playing video games. She wants a man in a suit drinking scotch. The fix. Lean into the classic aesthetic. Think James Bond. Think George Clooney. Timeless is always better than trendy. Be the vintage wine, not the energy drink. Own your era. Habit 6. The has-been resume. Don't live in the rearview mirror. Older men love to tell stories about who they used to be. This signals that your peak is behind you. It signals decay. A high-value man is always ascending, no matter his age. Talk about your current mission. Talk about what you are building now. Vitality comes from looking forward, not backward. Habit 7. Neglecting the physical vessel. I'm older, so it's okay to let go. No, it is never okay. Your body is the only house you have to live in. If you have a gut, bad breath, or sloppy grooming, it signals a lack of discipline. Discipline is the cornerstone of masculinity. You don't need to look like a 20-year-old bodybuilder, but you need to look capable. You need to look dangerous, shoulders back, chest out, well-groomed. When you respect yourself physically, she respects you instantly. It shows you are still in the game, still a contender, still a threat. That is attractive. Gentlemen, aging is a privilege. It brings wisdom, resources, and clarity. Do not squander that power by trying to be something you are not. If you want to attract younger women, or any high-quality woman, the secret is simple. Accept yourself. Embrace the gray. Embrace the experience. Embrace the calm. Be the stoic mountain. Let them come to you. You have nothing to prove and everything to offer. If you are ready to own your frame, comment, "I am the prize," down below. Subscribe for more wisdom. I'll see you in the next one.